I bought a lot of things. As you saw, I've been buying a lot of things, man. There's about 10 packages. Let's go through it. So typically, I don't like buying things online. I prefer the more intimate connection when buying things in person. I love the memories. I love taking you guys along for the ride. But recently, I had a brand new credit card from work. It's essentially a prepaid card where based on how well you do during the year, you get money. Mine expired, so I went onto the portal to renew my new card. And I saw I had quite a lot of money on my prepaid card. Hundreds and hundreds of pounds, so to me that's free game money. So I jumped onto CEX and we got 5 games in a CEX lottery. We got cardboard, hopefully some rare things adding to the collection, and I've also been doing some midnight shopping on eBay and Vinted, which is always a risky game. So we'll go through all of my pickups and we'll just do things a bit old school, a good old-fashioned pickups video. Over the last few weeks we've been clocking up a lot of miles on the cars, so I figured keep things a bit closer to home. Hopefully you guys find some enjoyment and hopefully we add some great things to the collection. Let's pray to the CEX gods. So I've ordered 5 games from CEX. Hopefully they're in good condition. Like I said, there's some cardboard. When they introduced the with or without manual earlier last year or the year before, it did take a lot of the risk buying from online from CEX, but with cardboard, you never know what you're gonna get. So let's jump into the first box. I've got the trusty knife. This one is weird. It feels empty. I don't know, it might be a box of rocks. Let's find out. Hopefully it was worth securing. No idea how to get in. Let's just rip into it. I've not had breakfast, so it might not be strong enough. Okay, put the invoice down. Got the Gyami wrap. Let's unwrap it, like past the parcel. It's a game, that's for sure. Oh, okay. It's not looking good, guys. So picked up a copy of Silver for the Dreamcast. Silver is a gripping fantasy action RPG. The time of evil is almost over as David, a hero who stands as the right side of vengeance, takes his place in an epic conflict of light versus dark, where the only issue is confronting Silver, the most evil sorcerer the land of Jahara has ever known. So you probably saw from my initial reaction, the case has definitely seen better days. It's all there, there's no cracks in it. It's in okay condition, but I don't know, the front cover looks weird. There's like a gap there where you can see the disc. I don't know if is it real? Let's crack it open without breaking the Dreamcast case. Yeah, it looks okay. No damage, maybe just curled up at the end. Check the disc. Disc is fine, no issues. Check the back. Yeah, case has fallen apart. I knew it. Oh, okay, I have got a couple of replacement cases, so not the end of the world, but as you can see, this is without manual. So Silver is quite an uncommon game. So it's one of those games they've got in stock at CEX for £20 with manual. It's never in stock, right? It goes for around £40 on eBay. So I paid £15 for this without manual. I then picked up a manual off eBay for around £10, so about £26 all in. I figured save myself £14, not too bad, but this case is all sorts of messed up here. It's falling apart. Can we get it back in? That's what she said. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, not the best case, but yeah, I say it's a kind of a win. Hopefully the manual's somewhere in this big pile of boxes. If not, we'll add it on the next video. But yeah, this is supposed to be almost like a Final Fantasy VII RPG. I'm guessing it's nowhere near as good as that, but you know me, I love RPGs, JRPGs, and I saw this, looked really cool. The graphics look great for the time. Really happy. Hopefully we get the manual, and for about £25, a great one to add to the collection. We'll get it in a better case. So that's 1 win out of 5. Let's open up the next one. Don't need the knife for this, but we'll use it anyway. It always fascinates me, the different boxes and packages that CEX use for sending stuff in. Like, why tape over the pull tab? So annoying. Oh, we're in. Okay, it's another Dreamcast game, cool. Put the invoice down. Okay, looking good. Case is intact, no cracks. So the next game I picked up was a copy of Stalkers. Welcome to a mysterious world, a world made up of strange lands, hazardous labyrinths, and many mysteries. Who created this world and why? A wandering adventurer by the name of Sword, because reasons, has been summoned to find the answers. From RPG Legends Climax comes Stalkers, a refreshingly unconventional RPG featuring randomly generated dungeons, subquests, and a host of VM minigames. So a copy of Stalkers, I think looking at the invoice, cost me £48, £50, and this one is in real clean condition. Case is real minty, no cracks, no stickiness. Let's check the inside. So inside, clean. Disc is fine, couple of light surface scratches. Oh my God, that's the second time now. This is not going good. Like I said, these cases are so fragile, like two exploded in my hand. Check the manual. Manual's all good. So this is with manual. Yeah, manual's fine. No doodles or anything. But yeah, another case, man, just falling apart in my hands. Gotta be careful. But yeah, this is from the same universe as the Alundra series. So the Great Adventures of Alundra and Alundra 2 on the PlayStation 1. I think they're a continuation of some sort of Mega Drive game. I'm not that familiar with Mega Drive, so someone let me know down below if you recognise the game. But I think it's meant to be an okay RPG. I don't think it's got the same amount of admiration as Skies of Arcadia, Grandia 2, games like that, but it's meant to be an alright game. I do, like pretty much any RPG, and I think the big selling point with this one is the randomly generated dungeons. I think it's more like a roguelike kind of game, and I think every time you go through a dungeon and you come out the dungeon, your level and your stats reset, so pretty cool. And I am after all of the RPGs, JRPGs on the Dreamcast, like I do with any console. So now we get to this big boy, which is again another different box. Get the trusty knife out. How are you meant to get into these boxes, man? They just tape over everything. I guess it's better than no tape and no protection. Like they say, always use protection. And we drop the goods on the floor. Again, never drop your goods on the floor. So we've got the Gyami wrap. That doesn't sound too good. There's 2 games in here. Right, past the parcel. You see it before me? Okay, it is 2 games, so cool. So the first game I picked up in that box was a copy of Grandia 2, and the disc is rattling around. Hopefully it's all good. Born of different worlds, woven together by fate, each shall rise to face their destiny. Raidu has been hired to protect a young priestess who must participate in a ceremony to halt the encroaching rebirth of Valimar, the god of darkness. So another JRPG added to the Dreamcast. I need to get this disc in its place. I'm scared. Don't break. Next one. The disc it's fine, it's just there. Yeah, it's fine. No issues, but this is meant to be a really good JRPG. Came out on the PlayStation 1 first, I do want to say. And I think any of the games that got released on the PlayStation 1 and then ported over to the Dreamcast are meant to be superior on the Dreamcast. We did get a lot of ports of PlayStation 1 games over to the Dreamcast. So we got Resident Evil 2, 3, we also got Legacy of Kain, Grandia 2. So I'm really intrigued to see how this plays on the Dreamcast. And again, I love my JRPGs, and case, no issues, no falling apart this time. Manual is in nice condition, and I think off memory this is £50, £52. Lovely manual. Yeah, this is in real nice condition, to be fair. Yeah, happy with that one. Out of all of them, this is probably the one I'm most intrigued to play next after Skies of Arcadia. So let me know down below if you played any of the Grandia games. I think if you don't want to get involved with collecting it on a retro console like the PlayStation 1 or the Dreamcast. I think this has got some sort of HD remaster. I don't know, I might be wrong, but check it out on the Switch or probably the PlayStation 4 if you're interested, but that's another win. Then the other game in that box was another, surprise, surprise, RPG, JRPG, and this game is Evolution, the World of a Sacred Device. Evolution, the World of Sacred Device, transports you into a great fantasy world. Explore the vast ruins of an ancient high-tech civilization. Face mighty monsters and strange creatures before achieving your goal to find the ultimate side frame before your evil enemy. So as you can see, this one is in good condition. I'm a bit disappointed about the stickers. So some of these Dreamcast games had a yellow sticker saying a quote like most spectacular game ever on the Dreamcast. I think my copy of Dead or Alive 2 has that sticker, so it is one of the rare stickers that I do like to keep on my games, just those random quotes, right? But I'll get it off, it'll look clean. This cost me £32, and again, it looks like we're in good condition here with the case. Yeah, inside's clean, disc, fine. I am finding with a lot of these Dreamcast discs that the condition is pretty good, to be fair, which is all good for me. Then let's have a look at the manual. Oh, this is actually the first colour manual. I'm going to show you guys this. All the manuals on the Dreamcast are in black and white, which is a shame, but at least it comes with a manual. But this one's beautiful, man. Like, I'll do some B-roll, but this has got some great artwork in. Awesome stuff, man. And again, in a real nice, clean condition. So I've heard, again, mixed things about this. I think it's a decent game. I do believe it's still exclusive to the Dreamcast, and the second one is very expensive. I think that's like a £200+ game, so one day we'll hopefully add it to the Dreamcast collection, but for right now, I've definitely used this opportunity to bolster up my JRPG and RPG collection in the Dreamcast. So yeah, man, another win. Again, case in nice, clean condition, and I'm really intrigued about this one. Again, let me know if you played any of these games down below. So we've got one more box to get to. I lied, I've got 6 games, not 5, and the last 2 are hopefully in this box. It just seems like overkill, man. This box is massive for 2 games, but hopefully they were worth securing. These are the aforementioned cardboard, so fingers crossed. Come on, I've earned this. They're in good condition. Let's just do it, man. So we've got the pull tab here. Can we do it in one? Can we do it in one? Can we do it in one? Yes, he can. Let's get in there. Then they tape up the sides. Can you guess what's in here? Can you guess? Some more Kiyomi wrap. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling some intriguing shapes and sizes in there, which is probably not something you want to be saying on YouTube, but I'll go for the first one first. Quite a hefter, as you can see. All right, let's get in there. Like I said, these are the cardboard, so this is definitely a lottery. Through the Kiyomi wrap, it's looking pretty good. Okay, not too bad. So the first piece of cardboard is Shenmue 2. Across the sea from a distant land in the east, he shall appear. The epic adventure of Shenmue is reborn once again as Ryu Hazuki arrives in Hong Kong on his continued mission to avenge his father's death and discover the truth behind the Phoenix Mirror. So as you can see, not too bad. I mean, it's not mint, but that's a solid 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, clean piece of cardboard. There's probably the worst damage in that corner there, but that ain't too bad, to be fair. I'll take that. So the classic, the Stone Cold classic Shenmue obviously comes in this nice cardboard box. And I haven't played any Shenmue games, but as a big Persona fan, I really want to see how Sega established this social element when it comes to their games. So I'm really intrigued about Shenmue 1, which hopefully is in that box, and Shenmue 2, but let's have a look at the game. So hopefully the discs and manuals are in good condition. So that disc holder is broke, so that's why it's rattling around. Not too bad. Yeah, it's fine. That one is also broke, so the disc is just there hanging out, loosey-goosey. Hopefully I can swap this case. I don't think it's anything specific for Shenmue, but discs look fine, to be fair. Manual is real clean. It's a thick boy. I think it's in English. I'm hoping it's in English. Yeah, we're good. Are we good? I don't know. I'm not too sure now. It looks like it's in German. Might be one of those multi-language manuals. Yeah, I'll do some more research, but I'm not too sure. All I can see is Die Shenmue Collection Big Fitzer CEX Disc 4. Yeah, some terrible German there, but I don't know. I'll have a look off camera, but first one's all good. Maybe the second one's got a different manual. Cover art is fine. This one, the disc is holding in, which is good. I don't know about that manual, it's throwing me off. So someone let me know, is it supposed to come with a German manual? The back's in English, as you can see, but it's got loads of languages on there. So yeah, that's weird, that's throwing me off, guys, sorry. It might have to go back. I mean, with the case, the disc holder's broke, the manual being in German. I mean, it's a shame because the cardboard is in nice condition. I don't know, I'll have a think about it. We have got one more game to get to, and this one's weird. Why have we got two? I don't know. Okay, I thought I only had 2 more games left, but I got, yeah, I don't know. I thought I had 1 more game left. I thought I only had, which is hopefully Shenmue 1. Apologies guys, that German manual's throwing me off. All right, come on, let's get back into it. So hopefully this one is in nice condition. Oh. It's okay. Yeah, it's not great, it's a bit tatty. So the next piece of cardboard is Shenmue 1. Open your eyes to the most compelling form of interactivity ever experienced outside the real world. Shenmue is a passionate and gripping story, captured in a beautifully rendered 3D world, brought to life using magic weather and time-controlled technologies. So yeah, if you've got a Dreamcast, you need Shenmue 1 and 2 in your collection. And like I said, it's not in the best condition. The side's tatty. It's probably a 6 out of 10. It's all right. It's not okay, but yeah, I would have liked it in better condition with it being a staple on the Dreamcast. I'm assuming discs are fine, they're all fine. Let's check this manual, I'm intrigued. Is this one in German? Yeah, that's really weird. This manual's also in German. I don't know, someone let me know down below, did it get an English manual? I mean, it's PAL technically, but do I want a German manual? I don't know, I would have liked it in English. It's a bit weird, so I'll do some more research, but yeah. It's in okay condition. I would have liked it a bit better, the cardboard, tattiness on the top. I mean, it is nearly 30 years old, so probably the best I can expect, but I'm just intrigued about the manual, man. I don't know, it's throwing me off, guys. Then we've got one more parcel here, one more, you know, wrapped up thing in Gyami. I thought I only ordered 6 games. Don't know, guess we'll find out. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember ordering this now. I did order 7 games. Yeah, these have been sat on the floor for a few days, so yeah, again, looking really clean on the case, no cracks. At least all the cases have been decent, apart from the ones that have exploded in my hands. So the final game in the CEX lottery is the weird, the wonderful Space Channel 5. Get into the groove with Ulalala, Space Goodness, Extraordinary, and TV Diva. Outdance those evil but funky invading aliens. Rescue their wacky dancing hostages and get her TV rating to soar. So Space Channel 5 is essentially a rhythm-based game, and I do like playing these from time to time. This is meant to be weird, crazy, very Sega, very early 90s humour, and it looks to be in good condition. Wow, that is a blast from the past. So actually got a game station sticker on the back. Is that the OG game station? It's a cool piece of history. I kind of like it, but I would rather have it without that on. Disc is fine again. Manual is cool. Again, another black and white manual, so nothing crazy to show you guys. But yeah, I think that's, you know, apart from the sticker on the front, which I ain't too bothered about, to be fair. It's kind of cool, right? Seeing an old game station sticker. Is that the OG game station? I don't know. Should we try ringing that number? See who picks up. Pretty cool, right? But that's everything that we ordered from CEX. I need to do some more research because those Shenmue manuals are throwing me massively off, and I'm now surrounded by a ton of Gyami wrap and boxes on the floor, so let me just tidy it up. Cool, so after a few minutes of tidying up, we've got a few more boxes. So I have opened some of these because they were bought quite a while ago, just been sat on the floor, but we'll get into this one first. So I was up late one night looking on eBay and I saw this. I think it was eBay Vinted. It was up for a good price. I paid £50, and was it a regret? No, definitely not, but it's one of the reasons why I don't do any like eBay vintage shopping anymore, because it can be a dangerous game. But I picked up some cool box Dreamcast accessories. So I've got 2 VMUs and a vibration pack. These are all in real nice condition. So I've got the default grey one. I've got a blue one. That one's really clean, nice box on there. And then I got a vibration pack, again in the blister package, real clean, real cool. And I paid, I want to say about £50 for these 3, which I don't think is too bad because these alone sell for £10 at CEX. So, you know, £20 worth of VMUs. And I think these are also £10, £15. So for another £10, £15, £20 to have them in their original packaging is real clean, real cool, and gonna look great on the shelf. I just love collecting like Dreamcast accessories because I love the boxes, I love the blue swirl, I love the white and blue. But yeah man, cool pickups, and I can finally put them on the shelf now. Oh, all right, next box again. A purchase from Amazon. These are not Dreamcast related, so if you don't like the Dreamcast, cool, but I picked up a couple of bitmap books. So I'm a big fan of the bitmap books. I've got the guide to the Japanese role-playing games in my collection. Real clean, real great artwork, and a great way to peruse different genres. And bitmap books are so high quality, pictures are amazing, the articles are great, and I just highly recommend getting a couple of bitmap books in your collection. So I've decided to get a couple of the SNES books. So this is the latest one. So this is a guide to Super Nintendo RPGs Volume 1. And then this is the unofficial SNES Super Famicom, a visual compendium. I just love the lenticular cover. This one is still sealed because this is a Christmas gift for me from my partner. We're at that age now where your missus goes, what do you want for Christmas? Buy it yourself and then give it to me and I'll wrap it up. So that one's going away to Santa Claus. And then this one I've been reading. So this came out a few weeks ago. I've been really enjoying going through this, looking at the cover art, looking at the great images of some old school JRPGs, RPGs on the SNES. And I'm really intrigued to see how the Super Nintendo set the wave and set the path for a lot of JRPGs that we see now in 2025. So check out Bitmap Books if you're interested. And then sticking with books, this one I haven't opened, so we'll open it now. But with me going down the path of collecting for the Dreamcast, there's not too many books on there, like official books in the style of bitmap books, but I saw this online and I was really intrigued to pick it up. One second. We're in. So as I was saying, I'm really intrigued to learn the history of the Sega Dreamcast, and I just love these like high quality books. So I saw this for £30, £35, and that book is, man, too much bubble wrap. That book is from Read Only Memory, and it's the Sega Dreamcast collected works, and as you can see, just great high quality book. I'll do some B-roll because this is still sealed, but there's not many books around the history of the Dreamcast and what it went through during this very short but eventful life of 2 years. And I've been really intrigued to learn more about why it failed, why it got taken off the market so fast, and why it's so beloved. Again, the big part of collecting is the games, but I love going into the backstory, the history, the lore of a certain company. And Sega, the Dreamcast, really fascinated with at the minute, and I have got a bit of a obsession with the Sega Dreamcast at the minute. So anytime, any moment I can learn more about the history, I'm definitely going to do it. So another great book to add to the collection. All the links will be down in the description if you're interested in adding any of these to your book collection. And the final thing that I picked up is in a similar vein, but again, it's Dreamcast related. Again, I've opened it, and again, I've been looking through these, and these are so cool, man. So I used to be a big fan of magazines, and to my surprise, Dreamcast have actually got some magazines. So I picked up a bundle of some DC UK magazines. I picked up issue 1 for £8 off eBay, and I think Future, the publisher behind the DC UK magazine, were actually meant to get the official license for the Dreamcast magazine, but because they already had a partnership with PlayStation 1, they weren't allowed to get it. So this isn't the official Dreamcast magazine. There's also a separate official Dreamcast magazine, but I figured pick these up. I can always pick up both. I think there was only around 20 issues. So issue 1 cost me £8, which in today's market isn't too bad, right? Back in the day, in 1999, this would have cost you £2.95. And magazines now are ridiculously priced. I was looking in Asda or Tesco at the latest retro gaming magazine, and it's £6, man, like £6, £7, not cheap. So £8 for 25, 30-year-old magazine, not too bad. And then these were from Vintage, so I got a bundle of about 8 or 9 magazines for £50, £55. He had them up for £80. I chucked him a cheeky offer and he accepted it. And this one here is in okay condition, but these are real nice, man. So I'll do some B-roll because there's too many to go through, but just look, man. Look at the artwork on this, man. Look, Power Stone. Like I said, these are in great condition. I love reading these old magazines and just going back in time to 1999. And some of these adverts and some of these pictures are so not okay in today's current climate. I mean, it's just, for some reason, there's a bit around some girl in a bikini on some blown up air mattress. It's just, yeah, definitely wouldn't fly in today's current climate, but I just love 90s, early 2000s edginess, and Sega was definitely so edgy back in 2000 and 1999. So yeah, man, some cool additions to the collection, especially Dreamcast. I'm on a massive kick when it comes to the Dreamcast at the minute. And let me know if you've read any of the DC UK magazines, or let me know what's your favourite gaming magazine, if you enjoy reading old issues of gaming magazines, or if you collect Retro Gamer. Let me know down below, but I'm so happy to have these in the collection, and I'm now on the quest to get all of the DC UK magazines. Like I said, there's 20 issues, so it would have run for about 20 months. And I think that's the most fascinating thing for me with the Dreamcast, is in such a short time, they achieved so much. So there's 217 games in the PAL territory for the Dreamcast, and it's so cool to think that they did so much in just 2 years. I mean, how much has the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X done in 2 years? Controversial, but really cool learning about the backstory of the Dreamcast. And I just love paging through these magazines, man. So cool, and I'm really excited to add all of them to my collection. So that's everything that we picked up over the last few weeks online: CEX lotteries, eBay, Vinted, all that good stuff. And just nice to do something a bit closer to home, don't have to go out, drive hundreds of miles. So got some real good things added to the collection, and it technically cost me nothing because I use my prepaid company credit card, so happy days. But now I want to hear from you. What have you been picking up in terms of games from CEX? Any cool memorabilia, any cool magazines, clothing, anything like that? Let me know down below, and while you're down there in the comments, if you haven't done so already, smash the like button and subscribe to the Collector's Quest channel for more game hunts, CEX lotteries, and everything about video game collecting. And keep it locked to the channel. Over the next few weeks, we've got some great content coming your way. We've got the Doncaster gaming market, a deep dive into my first month playing the Dreamcast, which I'm very excited to give to you guys, and everything in between. So if you love that kind of content, definitely come along for the ride. And as always, good luck on your game hunts and collecting adventures. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll catch you in the next one.